Now let's move on to some of the main paid tools that I use. With all businesses, obviously comes expenses. These tools are going to help you grow your marketing business and allow you to be more efficient with your SEO campaigns.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the paid tools that I use for my off-page SEO. Now, first of all, we have Majestic, and Majestic is the #1 tool I use for researching competitor links and also for buying new PBNs. I highly recommend using it. I'm in a group buy right now and I pay about 10 bucks a month for it. Also with ahrefs.com, it's kind of the same thing as Majestic, yet it gives you a little bit more up-to-date information. So you don't really need Ahrefs, but if you have the money or can find a good group buy, I highly recommend it. So you have Majestic and Ahrefs and combine the two. Now also, Backlinks Indexer is my favorite tool for checking the index for all my websites. It has worked for me for years and I love it, so I highly recommend going and checking it out. The packages aren't too expensive, probably about 15 bucks a month, and you're going to have a great backlinks software. What you're going to do is just take chunks of links, throw them into the system, and just let it do its magic. When you want to check DA and PA, I highly recommend you use OpenSiteExplorer.org. This just gives you the exact metrics that you need, and I use it every time just to check the DA and the PA. The linking on it is kind of bad. It's not bad, but they don't update it as much as Majestic or Ahrefs, but it's still got its perks. Now, a little ninja secret is go to this URL and you're going to get 3 months for free. It's awesome. Now, whitespark.ca is a great tool for researching competitor citations. So you're going to use this tool, get a list of all the citations that your competitors are in and you're not, and just go out there and get in those citations. It's simple. So check out the site. It's great for citation research. And the tracking software I use for all my calls is Local Leads Control, or formerly Lead Tracker Jack software. Now it's simple, it's not complicated, and it gets everything I need done. So you can check out the sales page at this URL below. Now for doing all of my keyword research, I use keywordrevealer.com. I find out that it just gives me the most complete analysis of the keywords that I'm researching, and it lets me know if I'm going to be able to rank within a month, 2 or 3 months, or if it's competitive, up to 6 months. So before I start going after a keyword, I need to make sure that I could get in the top spots and that it's not just blasted with other SEOs or huge authoritative websites. Now for all of my social signals, I simply just go to addmefast.com. I make it really simple. I just do them myself. It doesn't take too long. You just go and input your URL, tell them how many Facebook likes you want, and done. It's put into their system. I mean, there are tons of other ways to do it. You can go to websites such as socialllama.com or socialadr.com, and they're all similar, but I just use this system and it's simple and I like it. Now, crowdsearch.me is a new software that I use for all my crowd search optimization. Go check it out. It's changing the way we do SEO. Basically, you're paying for people to search for your website on Google and then click into your website and manipulate the CTR and the bounce rate and the dwell time. It's awesome. I'll go into that in a later chapter, but for now, just go and check out this website, crowdsearch.me. Now, the spinner I use is wordai.com, and I love this spinner because it spins 90% unique content every time. So go check it out, and I highly recommend using it. Now, for themes, I buy all my themes from themeforest.net. Every single one of them. It's the best theme site out on the internet today. So if you're going to go and buy a WordPress theme, first go to ThemeForest, see if you like any, and then you can go off to some other sites such as Woo Themes or Ink Themes. ThemeForest has the best customer service and the most quality themes out there. Now, for all of my hosting, I use HostGator. I pay about 8 bucks a month and I can host unlimited websites. What's so cool about HostGator is you can get online What's so cool about HostGator is their customer service. You can get on a chat with them and have your answers resolved in no time. So I highly recommend using HostGator. And if you want to use GoDaddy, go ahead. It's a little bit more expensive, but it still does the trick. Now, the software I use for tracking all my keywords is ProRankTracker.com. I have used so many softwares in the past for keywords, and I just find this software is the best for what I need. It prints me out white label keyword reports that I can give to clients. It updates every night, and it's just so smooth on the interface that paying them 15 to 20 bucks a month is a non-issue. So when you start getting into SEO and you want a good keyword tool to use, go check out ProRank Tracker. It's awesome. With Adobe Bridge, this comes with the Adobe toolset, and I don't recommend you just buying Bridge for this purpose, but if for some reason you have Bridge on your computer, use Bridge to edit all the metadata for a big group of pictures that you want the same data on each picture. It's so awesome because you can just highlight a group of photos, click over to the metadata section, edit it, and have it instantly submitted to all of the photos at once. It saves so much time, and I use Adobe Bridge for all my photo editing. For the press releases, I keep it simple and just stick to a couple standard sites and rinse and repeat. OnlinePRnews.com has proven reliability and good results for my clients. I only buy the $22 package and it seems to work every time. And it seems to do the trick. Now, if you have a little budget for the project, go straight to presscable.com. It's awesome because they'll get your press release syndicated into so many news sites like ABC, Fox, NBC, and it gives such good coverage in Google's eyes. Now, it's the best bang for the buck with press releases. I'm telling you, in one day, you could jump 15 spots. It happens to me almost every time. I'll go from about spot 35 to 20 within a day or two. It's awesome. Now, SEO Clerks also is a great resource to find some good PR services. What you need to do is just go in there, type press releases, and find the top 5 sellers, and just go and find one that you like to work with. I like this one seller called SEO Gladiator, and he seems to come through every time with my press releases. I'll give him, I think, $7, and he sends it to ReleaseWire, PR Buzz, and a couple others. It's a great service, and that's pretty much all you're going to need for a local press release. Don't go too crazy with press releases. Get a couple out there, and you'll be fine. Now, for my local citation outsourcing, this is key, and it's helped me save so much time for my business. Go check out a couple of these websites. My personal favorite is the localcitationservices.com. You can outsource for about 20 bucks and get 40 good citations. Now, a couple other websites I like to use, linkboardinghouse.com. Brightlocal.com's got a great citation section where they'll actually go get citations that your competitors already have. So just make sure that you're outsourcing your citations because they do take a lot of time to build, and you just want to have as much efficiency as possible when you're managing multiple projects at the same time. Now, I have put together a list of my top Fiverr gigs for tier 2 link building, and you can view that list on my website, gregmontoya.net/Fiverr-tier-2. I'll give you a couple good gigs, but you got to make sure not to use these for your money site. Just spread these out over a month's time and use them for your tier 2 and your tier 3 link building. Now, this really helps for your domain authority stacking, and I use it all the time. Just get a schedule going, buy a couple Fiverr packages a week per asset, and go from there. That's it for this chapter. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next.